Right, let's check that other one. Yeah, just what? Just to like that notification part is fine. I can already now wait guys. Right, can we try out that one and see what we can get? Right, let's do it together and see if we can manage. Right here, they are just giving us a lot of things. Can you see that? So, we just need to be careful of what we're going to do. Alright, but now anything less than 90, cannot worry, I offer a compare. Same time, so now, right, this one will just copy here. Now you must have your cast diagram next to you. So you will give me the answers. Right, of course we have the square root of 3. Multiply by sine of x. Multiply by, now I'm seeing something less than 90. Then I would be above 90. So that's what you see again. So right, but this is sine of 72 degrees squared. So that now we don't know where to go again. Because I know square I got confused. So I get square come on the following year we go very high. Plus now let's work out here. Right, again I must say this square so that whatever I put here should be my answer again. So right, if in the other side, what do I have? I will have sine into 110 sine 198 degrees, which is what? Sine 180 plus 18. Yeah, 180 degrees plus 18 degrees. Can you see that? So now because why 198 is in which quadrant? Number 3 again. So that's why we say 180 plus. So what is the answer here? Negative sine 18. Yes. What is the right here? First again. Now, no matter what, how much you are negative 18. What are we going to negative sine 80 degrees. That negative, we want is high, then it is 80. Get 80 for the that's why I get a open bracket and put the square aside so that you understand this one. Yes, that one. Mago not after negotiate. There will be I don't know. So I think they are negotiating. I don't know. So if I want to hear is things of Giro or other but you don't want to negotiate first, right? So just write your things clean. Right, multiply by square root of 3. Now what do you get here? You're fine. Minus. What are you getting? How many is minus at x? 1, 2. How are you getting? Yes. You're right. Minus? You're minus 1. What's the number of minus? Why? Why is it minus? teacher method if is negative angle, you add 360 again. Then if you add 360 here, what do you have? But that's what we're trying to avoid. But let's just use it. Right? If you add a cos of 270 degrees minus or plus x. And then using our cast diagram, we look at 270 here. But bear in mind, 270 is a 90 degrees. Whatever this does, change the function, this one will also do. Okay? Then now, now this is negative, positive. Okay? No. Negative, positive. Negative, positive. Now I say cos plus x, which is what here, plus we get into fourth quadrant. How's cos in fourth quadrant? Positive. Yes. Then now cos is change here, cover line, co-function. Fine. Always you must make sure that you start. The change now will be original. We're not able to change our side king. This is our situation. In which quadrant are we? 4. Then the sorry mark, cos. How is cos in fourth quadrant? Positive. Then, but because of co-function, then now this cos will change to be sine. Then that will be sine of x. Right now, sine x. Okay, let's do it. If you say the cos into minus 90 degrees plus x. Again? Now we need to take out what? Yes. This is the same as cos of negative into 90 degrees minus. Can you see that? How is cos of negative angle? Positive. So we're going to have what? Cos into 90 degrees minus x. Can you see that? Now we are okay. Then you see this is first quadrant again. Then the cos in first quadrant is positive, then it will be sine of x. Yeah, then we just do this one marks again. Because reduction table, why we are simplify here. Cara using diagram, good layer again. How to apply the what do you say? The general solution. So we must master it. I want what translate in which quadrant? In which quadrant is that one? That one is simple, right? This is second quadrant. So which is 180 minus 180 minus 60. Then second quadrant, what is the answer? Negative tan what? 60 degrees again. Multiply by sine x. Alright. Now let's look at here. What do we see? There is a common effect. But now we can work out this first again. So that maybe they can give us something which is common when we add them together. This one was 80. So we're going to again. What are the mention? So we're going to start. So just be smart and work with each trig ratio again. Right, over square root of 3 multiply by sine of x again. Multiply by all are positive or negative? Yeah? Obviously over minus first quadrant again. So run over again. Positive cos. Cos what? Positive cos 18. 18 degrees plus another square again. Now here, normally we do relate something like this again. But let's just do this one. And then now that will be positive sine squared 18 degrees. Multiply by square root of 3 sine x. Can you see that one? Yes. I like this one. What is this one? Negative tan of 60 degrees. So not too much. Just one more way so. Go to but now, since we got plus more, and then we simplify with one thing, we must try common factor first. Again, common factor go, which is going to be square root of 3 multiplied by sin x into cos squared 18 degrees plus sine squared 18 degrees. Now, all over, what is this one? Negative tan squared tan 60 degrees multiplied by sin x. Can you see that? Yes, what is this in the bracket? Square identity. And gives us 1. Why what? And only 1. It's not only for 1, not only 1. So now, but now, what I can see outside the bracket is that this sin x will take away sin x. Why what? Now, what is the square root of 3 into 1 over, now can we take out tan 60? Square root of 3 over negative or negative again? Negative? Square root of 3 fair? Say negative. What the answer is negative? 1. Una stress. Stress is going to so, right, even if they try to challenge you, you must make sure that you get it right. Any question? So it's just playing around the trigonometry again. So if there are no questions, can I close the simplifying part? Yes. Guys. That's sin x is there. Then if we take a common factor, remember the whole of the control was one another. Legamo was one. So as one another, we are munchagam as common factor. And as well as common factor, whether the guy we divide the guy number this one again. But divide the guy number sin squared 18. That's why it's bigger than bracket sheet. Because if I multiply again, I will continue the same, multiply again the same. That's how to take common factor. Yes, you bring no time, I was practice. When you take out common factor, then we do like that. Is there any question? Now, proving identity is the same as this one. Just as here we know the answer. Whenever all of you should prove that it was to minus 1. We just apply the same thing again. Then we work on the one side. Now we can't prove from 2 sides. But now we work with one side and get to the other side. Just that we answer. And then it means we can get to proving identity. Right, before that, I don't think I need to show the proof of the compound angles. But the proof is there, but it's not for exam again. But they can give you the first proof and then you must use it to show other ones. Right, on the compound angle, lead double angle, what do you prove about compound? That's why it starts from compound again. So now from the compound, the first proof will say cos of A minus B equals to cos of A multiplied by cos of B plus sin A sin B. That is the first proof that they will prove for you. So, but it's not required. But they can give you this one. Say, alright, that one. They say given this one, show that. They'll say, this is just the 2 marks question. Correct. Given that cos of A minus B equals to this stuff, show that cos of A minus B equals to cos of A cos of B minus sine of A sine of B. Can you see that? They say 2 marks. Given this information, show that cos of also minus. Show that cos of A plus B equals to this one. And then given that, so you should share what is given to do that again. So now, how do we do it? The technique is that, so you can check out, okay, what is the difference between the two? Is this sides? What do you want to and the Gamudia? Yeah, so the technique, the Bible put it together, so I want to how do we do that? How can I write positive in terms of negative? Whether I do the negative. So now, for you to solve that, what do we do? What are the cos of cos of A? Because it's about against you. What I know that I must have negative so that I complete this one. So what can I write here so that I'll have positive B? I can write negative B. Can you see that? So that if I say this negative by negative is positive, then I have this one. So it's just playing with the signs here. So what do I do? I'll say, okay, now I've got my strategy. I know this one is the same as this one, okay? But now, looking at this problem, I can see that is the cos of A minus the cos of B. So I can apply this again, because I have A minus B. Here, no negative A minus B. Just that this one is in bracket K. Here, again. Any question? Because the technique is just relying here. Or how do we write this one in terms of that part? So now, are you cos of A, cos of A again? Cos of A. Then now we are in cos of B. Cos of minus B. Cos into minus B. Then now, here we are changing so we are in plus. Plus. Then now here we are in sine A. Then we are getting sine A. Then now, here we have sine B. What are we going to sine of? This again, negative B. Here we are multiplied by sine of negative B. Why what? Yes. Is there a problem? Everything is still good again. Now let's solve this. Cos A will remain cos of A. What is cos of negative again? Positive again. What about positive? Cos of B. Can you see the reduction? Now, let's multiply here. What is the sign of negative again? Negative sign. So I have a negative sign, not negative to multiply. You have a negative sign A, but here you have a negative B, but to multiply, then we come to this one. So you have a sign of B, but in fact it's minus sign B. Then now we prove this one is the same as this one. Any question? Yes. About proving again, but should we say about proving? We're not proving. That is proving identity number two. That is identity number one. It never construction. But this one, once you know this one, you don't need to construction. Look at example, but teacher, pause solving again. Then when I was you are tricks with the signs here to do that. Are you happy about that? So the trick was cut only the trick more official and now let's get another one where it will be another kind of trick. So we'll come to this moving side. Now the other one, given the same information, again they can say now show that given the same information at the above there again. Show that sine of A minus B can be written as sine of what? A cos of B minus cos of A sine of B. Formula. But must check the formula must be correct. I just derived that so that you can now prove. But finally, given this one, so you must go and use this one to prove that sine A minus B equals to that other part. Is that clear? Alright, let's see if we can do it. Is it A? This is the first one they are giving me, the one of plus. Let's use the one of plus. Let's use this one with plus. Sine A plus B into, it will give us that one. So that we can use other part. Now, solution. Now what is the trick here? Banyak solve sine. What is the relationship between sine and cos? Give me jaga. The relationship between sine and cos. Kumaga ini into jaga. Kenge? Di jaga naga. Yeah? Yes, tan di jaga naga, but here tan cannot work. After I was standing when king and go back. Identity. Kenge? Oh, that's an identity. You are a American. I think it's quite identity. What the there is only the third one. That is co-function. Because if you want to sign the cos, you don't know what taking co-function. Especially the one. Now here's the trick. Sine the cos. Any angle in this one, I get the co-function again is either tan or square digit. I get. If angle at this one is only way 3 ratios. I mean co-function, I get angle at this one. I mean the co-functions. People like angle is just one but the add to 90. When I this one but they add to 90. That's when they can meet. So looking at this one, A plus B, A minus B, yes one. So that's why you go through the co-function. When now I don't want to sign one. Sine of A plus B equals to, again, also in terms of co-function. Sine of A minus B. Agro. Apa co-function kalau saya jalan dalam musuh difference okay. Mengurai mas. So jadi banyak mas. Cos. Oh no, sama aja ibu. Itu sebenarnya cos. Ini siapa co-function so jalan dalam sine. Bagaimana? Now, sine of obviously the picture was algebraic 90 degrees. Why 90? Because this costs 90. I know automatically check sine. What is another sine? But what is the angle? I say minus because I must be in first quadrant. Current first quadrant I change. Remember, we must always go to first quadrant. So I'll say A plus B in that case. Whatever. But now, I want to write this one in terms of A and B by one, okay? So that I'll have that one. So I'll say cos into 90 degrees. I want to say minus A multiplied negative, okay? Minus B. Am I correct? Now after doing that, I want to group can you see the other angles? I want to have 2 angles. So I must group them in such a way I have 2. So I'll take this one and this one. Why? Because I need this negative, okay? I need that negative. Why? I'm given cos of A minus B. So that I can use that exactly what we're expanding to expand that one. But when I can to by expanding the one. Up and down plus negative between 2 angles. Who expand? I want to negative. Well, when I also expand the level, then already corner to open up another. Eka bambila positive. Because only move between these two angles is positive. When I, but now it's negative. I must also have negative limit. Now get the cos of angle. Or this angle, first angle here will be treated as the first angle, and this is the second angle. But between the angles on negative, according to information that is given. Now I'm going to expand that according to this one. Well, when I, yeah, let's expand it and see what we have. Right, I'll continue from this side. What we have? That will be cos. This is angle. What is first angle then? 90 degrees minus A. That is my first angle. Okay? Multiply by what is the second angle? I will take cos. Okay? Cos, my second angle that side, right? Minus, is it minus? That just B because minus A here, but filling or not, will expand again when I change. So that is not minus B, that is B. But when I now this one like positive again. Positive, na mimi naona lama sine of first angle, which is A. Kama first angle lama 90 degrees minus A multiplied by sine of second angle kama kamu ki B lika boleh kama B. Usah tu formula lain pun ada. Kamu kalau lagi ini semua. Ada warna tadi ya. Equals to. Now I know this one again. What is the middle of this one? Okay. Sine of A multiplied by what is the other one? You know what that cos of B. Yeah, sure. Then what is the sign here? Large over the plus. What is the value here? Cos of. Then multiply by sine of. Then you proved your thing in that case. So that is just a remark. You did nothing here because you know the reduction. Now is it? You'll get a tick for introducing 90. From there, this one of expanding, you are given here. You are couple levels. You copy this one, then over here. You get a tick for expanding, of course. Now for writing this reduction is 1 month done. So there is no work here. So that is the first way of proving that again. Or can use other part, they can say, show that sine 2 theta equals to 2 sine theta cos theta. You can do that again. They are saying show that sine 2 theta equals to this one. I know 2 theta is theta plus theta. You pick out one side. The other one show that I will pick one side, expand to this, do compound, I will end up here. And then the other part. Right, let's try to prove this identity and then that will be time up. Any question? Trick is nice, okay? But also do okay, I know really approach because let's have to just imagine from 2008 to 1 month to date. But we this one. So the skill doesn't expire again, but the answers can expire. Then x equals to minus cos of x, we did that. Cos 2x equals to minus 1 over cos of x plus like that. Alright. Right now, graph 1. What is our trick? We simplify one side. We pick another side, they must be common. But the trick is simplify. Question A, prove. Doesn't prove their identity. Again? When I prove, not prove. Or simplifier extremely. Then you pick one side. Let's pick this one again. You pick the left hand side. You show us that you are working with the left hand side again. Then you pick one side. We say I'm simplifying one side.
How many are they supposed to be?
70.
What Faith, Keisha.
Promise the pastor.
Two boys, two girls. Are you coming tomorrow?
Monday.
You're coming on Monday. But there's something I want to ask you. Hey, the boys fell out very late.
Yeah, the boy from was someone one, two, three. Right, we pick the left hand side, we copy it again. Let's compare sine of x minus cos of x over cos of 2x. We must end up at cos and sine. So you said here's minus again. Now let's see what we can do. Obviously this is a double angle. We must get away or get rid of this double angle again. So now, how to get rid of this double angle? Now, let's be careful. Cos sine. I'll try to change again to cos and sine. So that sine, especially the cos again. Mara sine 2 theta. I have no choice to change to one thing again. But the cos can also to be careful to change again. Right now, we will sine x minus cos of x. Now let's change this to the first formula because you wanna cos and sine. What about cos and sine? I don't want to change. What are you writing? Cos squared x minus sine squared x. I will not find blah. From here, what is this? The difference of two squares. Can you see that? Are you seeing difference of two squares? So this is the same as x squared minus y squared. Again, can you factorize this one? Yeah? What are the factors of x squared? X and x. What are the factors of y squared? Y and y. Then now, because here's minus, we say this is the difference of two. These are squares, right? What? Then the difference of 2, this is what? Minus plus. This thing is can apply here because cos can be x, sine can be y. So now let's work it. Sine x minus cos of x over. Now what is that? Well, we have cos of x minus sine of x. I'm working with x here again. Into cos of x plus sine of, because if I multiply these two, this cos squared, this one is only but negative signs, this one multiplication squared. Again? Addition logic. Then you are going to cancel. We should take out 1. We should take cos x plus 1. Then that is cos of x. Yeah? Go to minus negative. Then you cancel and lower minus. Oh, you want to? Let's work it out first. And this one again? It's fine. Let's work it out. What are the subject change again? We must change. We can take out common factor as well again. What cos? Yo by or actually make a cos. I can go to my cos. Right over minus cos of x plus sin x over this part. But now we can take out common factor. What this one? Minus positive, and this one will be what? Minus in that case. So now what do you have? We have this one cancel this one, minus 1 come again. Come on first, we have cos x plus sin of x. And see that nicely. So right now, minus into cos of x minus sin x all over cos of x minus sin of x into cos of x plus sin of x. Clear? Now I can spot already this bracket and this bracket are the same. So and it's only multiplication here. This one take away this one, then I'm left with minus 1 over cos of x plus sin of x. Then now we can compute that this left hand side equals to the right hand side. So hence you must not forget your algebra. Algebra. Identity you work with we change your identity, correct? After that, you must do what? You must work with our algebra. Then that's what we have. The strong one will take the right hand side and do what we call rationalizing the denominator, multiply, and then have the right hand side. But it's just playing with algebra. Can you see that? Because you must just play with algebra. Because this is a change. But after you have square root and other things, then you try to prove them. I hope that appreciates. So the skill is just you must not be afraid. Again.